Casey should kiss you. Because of you, he ended this competition on such a brilliant and wonderfully high note. Were you happy with what you saw?
You know, the fact that you just said that just like made my day. It's like, I told him finally, this is all he had left to show. He had to show a vulnerability. He had to show an emotional side that we haven't seen. That's beyond his years, maturity-wise. So my final words to him, because he was going in and out of it. He was kind of tapping it into it in the studio in private, but then he'd get on stage and he would close off again. And so I turned to him and I said, I don't care what the steps are. I don't care if you make up the choreography. I don't care if you get any of my notes right. You have to allow this to show. You have to look at Makenzie. You have to connect and show a side of you that no one's ever seen. And when I saw like a little tear in his eye and how choked up he was, it warmed my heart. It was like, leaving on that is the best way he could have left this show. And when I went to him just on stage now and I said, how did that feel? And he says, you have no idea. And that's like the words that like make me proud to do what I do. And so I was so proud of him tonight.
Now, every season I try to put some of the dancers, the contestants in your company.
You're casting for me.
Always. What's new? So could you see Casey in your company?
I mean, you never know, right? That's the thing is, like, I will say that I pull from the show. I pull dancers from the show. Catherine McCormick's in my company. Mackenzie's in my company. Because I feel like if you can get through this show, you can pretty much do anything. It's pretty grueling. Of course, the contestants are young this year. I just want them to, like, Casey just needs to keep on training and keep getting experience, and he has so much talent. I've said he actually looks like a young Robert Roldan in ways. When he's moving in the studio, he has that potential, and Robert's one of my favorite dancers from the show as well. So, you know, you never know, but I would say they just got to keep on working. Don't lose that drive. You know, this generation, they like to be a little bit like standoffish and not work as hard, so I want them to like keep working, and Casey worked really hard for me, so you never know.
Fantastic job. So now we know who the finalists are. Yep. Putting the bets in, who do you think is going to win?
I mean, it's so hard whenever I say this because it's like I feel like I jinx it, but like I feel like Ricky's been such a standout from the beginning. He's so exceptional, but so he could take the cake easily, and I think no one would be surprised. He's exceptional. But to be honest, Zach is, to me, I don't want to play favorites, but there's something about someone that fights their way to the top that is so appealing and so attractive and so inspiring. And I'm telling you, like, what you see is exactly how he is. He just wants to please. He wants to like get your vision exactly right. He works harder than any dancer I've ever known. I mean, I literally came into rehearsal with his today or earlier on, and he was rehearsing with Fiction, and he hadn't even started yet. He just whipped his head around, and there was like a 360 sprinkler. I was like, oh, we haven't even started, and he's already been rehearsing. So that work, that drive, I mean, he deserves it. I mean, they all kind of do in their own way. So it'll be exciting.
All right, well, we'll see you next week.
Yes,
baby bump and all,
sure.
You look fantastic. Congratulations on yet another fantastic routine.